Okay, so I heard this quote probably 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago. I wasn't in that season of life yet, um, but I understood it. And I didn't quite think about myself being in those shoes until I was smack dab in the middle of it. This is what she said. You don't marry your best friend just to become a single mom. And where I think I understood that before I was in the season of it, you don't feel those feels and you don't feel the detriment and the sadness until you're thick in the middle of it, that your husband's going to work, leaving at 4:30 every day, coming home at 5:30 or 6, getting the leftovers of you and your energy. And you think all day long you're going to tell him about all these incredible things that are going on and that your kids did and the things that he missed. And by the time the evening comes, you're on survival mode. You don't have the information, you don't have the energy to share with him all the incredible things he missed about your children. And you slowly find yourself on different pages because you know two completely different sets of kids. Mom knows the kids with all the wonders and things that they're doing, and dad sees very few things about the kids. You know what I mean? Okay, so this whole concept kind of trickles into dreaming for your family ahead of time before you're in the middle of it, in the rat race, all the craziness. And I really, really think that this is why anybody and everybody who joins a direct sales company joins, because they see something in that opportunity, in that vision. A vision was painted that's going to solve a problem that they have. Let me tell you a quick story. Let's just do it. Let's go down the last 10 years of my direct sales history and experience and all that. It all started one day when I was I think I was 20, and I got a call from my Arbonne lady, and she wasn't yet my Arbonne lady, but I had been drinking fizzies through my mom, who was a customer of this gal. And I remember I had had a few missed calls from her throughout the few days beforehand, and I saw her number was ringing on the screen. And I thought, okay, I'm just going to answer it. I have 1 minute till my client walks in. So this is the perfect time to just say, no, I'm not interested. Thanks so much. But I got a client, I gotta go. So that was my plan. I answered the phone. 100% conviction inside of me. This is not for me. I am going to tell her no. I just feel bad that I've been ghosting her phone calls. So that was my 100% plan. Not interested in Arbonne whatsoever. So of course we set up a coffee date, and I was just going to gently let her down there. She told me, after I get the information I need, if it's a hard no at the end, she'll totally respect it. It'll be totally fine. Of course, that's what was going to happen. So I met her for coffee. She came, she had 2 kids with her, and she pulled out a piece of paper, and she literally read through this piece of paper. And the craziest thing, you guys, I had this plan to work really hard as a hairdresser, build my clientele, be able to have this clientele that was going to be really flexible when I have kids, be my own boss, all of that. And as she was going through these bullet points with me, there was something inside of me that started realistically putting myself in those shoes down the road when I had 2 kids like her, and when I had 3 kids like her, and what it was actually going to look like being a slave to my books. I wasn't going to be my own boss anymore. My books were going to be my boss. And if there was someone on the calendar, I was going to have to show up, whether I felt like it or not, whether I was mom and full time that day, whatever it was, I was going to be a slave to my books, and my books were going to be my boss. I was not going to be in charge of my business anymore. So back to, she's going through these bullet points, sharing things. She's talking about, things being in other countries and all these different things. And, I saw a glimpse of how I could fit this opportunity into my life. I already like clean products. I already drink a protein powder. I already love fizzies. Why would I not do this? So let me tell you, not only was I excited about the protein powder and the fizzies and all of that, by the time she got done with her little presentation, I saw how this was going to retire me and my husband. it was the wildest thing ever. So it's crazy because I went from literally, I will never do this. This is not for me. I'm a hairdresser. I'm a hard worker. Like, I have a real job, all of those things too. I went home and I studied every last ingredient and everything about the company and all of the things until I scheduled my first party. And for every Saturday for the next year, it wasn't a year, almost a year, I was giving presentations, sharing with my friends and family, getting clean sunscreen, clean protein powder, clean energy fizz sticks in their hands because they're amazing products. Needless to say, my eyes had been opened to the world of direct sales and network marketing and the potential and the possibility, if you find the right product and the right company and the right time and all the things. Monat came into my life and I ran with Monat for 7 years. It was I wouldn't call it an answer to prayer. It literally just fell into my lap. And it was like, not smooth sailing, but it fit my season of life so well. Like, it was absolutely incredible. David and I were able to go into the next chunk of success with that, earning trips, helping other girls be successful and earn trips and earn money and all of that. And there was a pivot, a shift once I was in motherhood fully, wholeheartedly, and I just felt like it wasn't a fit for me anymore. The person I was when I started Monat at 20 was not who I was anymore when I was 29. Had 5 kids, not having time to shower and do my hair anymore, not having time to do the social media thing. And I slowly started stepping back, and I remember telling myself, I'm in the season of life. I'm in the season of life where I full on want to be momming and in motherhood and be present and also fulfill my role as being the helper of my husband. And I felt so much grinding and being on social media so much with my previous company and having to look apart and all of those things. It was taking away from the quality things in life. And I was missing out. I started missing out on things with my kids and all of those things. So let me say this. I knew if I ever was going to get into the direct sales space again, I was going to be my husband's helper and we were going to be partners. And I wasn't going to have to utilize social media to be successful. I wasn't going to incorrectly share the possible successes for people just to get them into my organization. It was going to be real, it was going to be authentic, and it was going to be a company that was amazing. Okay, so like I just said, my biggest things were I was going to be my husband's helper, where we were going to be able to partner and do this together. And I also didn't have to use social media to have a successful business. And now here we are, 16 months in, to literally being off social media and not using social media to grow our business. And it has been the most organic, fun, amazing thing. And even as the success has grown and even as our business has grown, and it's literally mind-blowing, you guys, I can't even explain it. There's something in me that's negative about social media that people aren't going to believe, because social media looks so good all the time for people. And people are throwing out opportunities here and there and all the things. And now here we are 16 months in, and I don't have to be secret anymore and say that you have to use social media to be successful, because you don't. And that is going to be so attractive and doable for the moms and the people who see direct sales as an avenue and a solution to a lot of things, that don't have to use social media if they don't want to. So that's where I'm at. I'm kind of at this spot where you need to know, if you're a mom and you're not doing anything on the side, or you're a mom and you want to have a business with your husband, but you don't want to be the head honcho, you want to be the helper and the supporter and the lover and all of that, this is 1,000,000% for you. It's literally for everybody. And that's it. Okay, so in a world where everybody is becoming more and more more and more conscious about vitamins and deficiencies and cancer causing products and safer, cleaner products, all of those things, going to the gym, being healthy, all the things right now. There's a space that a lot of people haven't entered yet that seems really futuristic, really crazy, that's in the regenerative health space. And that's what our company is. Y'all, we got cells in our bodies. We've got peptides in our bodies, things that we don't even know exist that help our bodies function to their maximum best ability. Things are going dormant. Nobody knows about it, which also makes our product absolutely incredible, but also the business opportunity with this is unmatched because no one else can get this and everybody needs it. So we're 16 months into this. My conviction with the products, with the testimonies, with the people that we're helping, with the business itself, without having to use social media, my belief is so up there. My husband and I are on the same page. We have goals, we've got dreams. We are working together. So for the last 16 months, David and I doing this behind the scenes, in person, not having to use social media, it has been such a dream. And now it's time for me to actually share it and tell people that you actually can do this business without using social media if you want to, or you can incorporate both. Maybe you're looking for another stream of income, an affiliate program, a direct sales company, wondering what you need to do next. If you want to do something fun with your husband, without having to use social media, guys, this is literally a dream come true. I want to share more with you. Reach out to me. I can send you a video. We can get on the phone, whatever you want. You need to hear more about this. Talk soon.